the year 1212, tens of thousands of children, some as young as 9, were swept from homes across France and the Rhineland, believing God would lead them to Jerusalem, led by charismatic youths like Nicholas of Cologne and Stephen of Cloyes. They marched barefoot, blistered and starving. Merchants promised ships to cross the Mediterranean, but many drowned, were sold into slavery, or disappeared forever. Few, if any, returned home.
Feet raw, mouths dry, thousands of children marching to death. Blisters split, lips cracked, eyes hollow from hunger. They believed the sky would guide them. They believed heaven was waiting, but the adults who smiled at their faith were selling them into the sea. They promised heaven to children, they promised angels would lead, but priests and merchants watched them die and left them nothing but their screams. They promised heaven to children, said paradise lay just beyond, but the Mediterranean drank them alive, and few, if any, made it home.
From Cologne to Marseille, from Rhineland to the Rhine, Nicholas and Stephen preaching a holy march divine. Children barely 9, marching for a light design. Merchants whisper silver ships for safe passage. Many drowned before leaving, Noah sold into hidden bondage. Famine, fever and exposure tore through little bodies. Faith weaponized by adults, left only despair and echoes.
12, barefoot ghosts, kids chasing a dream the adults wrote. Some 9, some 14, all alone, marching through mud, blood and stone. A boy collapsed in the sun, another dragged to a ship and sold. The sea swallows screams, the merchants pocket gold. Thousands vanish from maps and memory. Parents pray, children rot. Faith was a weapon, lies were the blades, and every path they took led to graves. A girl from the Rhineland falls, eyes on Jerusalem, body broken. They sold her for silver coins, her prayers carried away by the tide. They promised heaven to children, they promised angels would lead, but faith in the hands of empire is just another kind of murder. They promised heaven to children, said paradise was waiting beyond, but the ocean consumed them, and few, if any, made it home. History whispers softly, but graves shout their truth. Adults crown the innocent and profit from their youth. Every age still gathers when holy banners rise. The easiest soldiers are the trust in the young, the faithful, the wise. They promised heaven to children, they promised saints in the foam, but the tide carried prayers into silence, and few, if any, of them made it home. They promised heaven to children, and history wrote it in stone. When power needs believers, it sends the young alone. They promised heaven to children, and few, if any, of them made it home.